You know, I worry about Classic Plus. Don't worry, this is not some kind of clickbait video, I promise you. Actually, clickbait is exactly why I'm making this video. You see, over the past few weeks and months, there has been a lot of talk about what WoW Classic Plus could be. There's been leaks and rumours of leaks and rumours upon rumours, and I worry that this mixed up with the overhyping of WoW Classic Plus could really long-term have a negative effect on it. Mainly due to a lot of the content creation around it and a lot of it happening within the YouTube space. Now, I love WoW Classic on YouTube. I think WoW absolutely translates beautifully over to YouTube, and there are so many amazing, creative, inspired people who make amazing content every day. Whether that be something informative, like a guide, or long-term leveling journeys, which are great for like chilling out to, or these amazing video essays that some people do, or the kind of like heavily edited journeys that people do with, like, you know, 1 to 60, or I played 100 days of WoW, or retrospectives on certain bits of WoW. There's a whole amazing smorgasbord of content around WoW Classic. It's amazing. I'm very proud to be part of it. And part of that pride has taken a hit in these recent months because there seems to have been a real just sort of downward trajectory and like a deluge of like slop content, which is horrible to see because I feel like WoW Classic and Modern Warcraft overall kind of stayed away from that for a long time. If you type in WoW Classic now and World of Warcraft Classic and stuff like that, and you filter by new, you see a lot of either fully AI generated thumbnails, or obviously AI edited, or just AI text and the like. And I think it makes the space look a bit amateurish and a kind of dispassionate and sort of, you know, almost just like this content farm of, yeah, just put it into a flipping AI model, just give me that, yeah, and get the content out. And that to me is not what the WoW Classic community wants, and it's not what the WoW Classic community creatives in the YouTube space, I think, used to do. And it seems to have come hand in hand with all of this stuff around Classic Plus, because I've never seen so much clickbaity FOMO kind of inspired stuff than around WoW Classic Plus. It's crazy. These, you know, it doesn't help that the AI generated the thumbnails, but also just the way they look. Into, you know, we've got the, you know, the red arrows, the big text with something like making you think, you know, I know, trying to hook you in, and oftentimes it's either just like barely related, or it's just a reaction video to someone else's content. And I just really worry for the space because I feel like it's really taken a nosedive. And you know what? I'm lucky enough to be friends with and know other WoW content creators. One of the lovely things that has happened is that I've gone on my own WoW creation journey. I'm friends with some of them, and a lot of them don't do this, which I'm glad to be today. And please, if you do watch this and you do think that I'm attacking you, I'm not. It's not a personal attack at all. I guess it's a bit of more of a rally cry of like, I think we can do better in this space. We don't need to go the way of other game spaces that may have sort of just fully gone into that mode, because I mean, come on, just look at it. It does look amateurish, and it looks like we don't care. And we do care. WoW Classic has such a passionate community. And like I said, amazing creatives within it. Go and look at like some of those videos that used to come out, like by Barney or by Pint, or like recent stuff with my good friend Anti-Jax. There's people like Robert Rambles, who does, you know, those long-term leveling content, yeah, and people like Misty Mountain Gaming, who has done like challenge runs and also these like long form leveling journeys and the like, and then there's people who do retrospectives or people who try the game for the first time and they record their journey. It's beautiful. I don't think we need to go down this, FOMO was a big issue with TBC coming out. I'm sure you remember I made a few videos on it. It was all about how you're not going to have enough time to play and blah blah blah. That kind of faded away, and I guess people needed a new hook and use something to make some content out of, and they saw WoW Classic Plus, and it's getting overhyped, and I worry about it because we've seen what happens when games get overhyped. They can never meet the expectations of a passionate community who start having huge pie-in-the-sky ideas, and it'll never meet that. And I'm worried about that because I think Classic Plus will be great. I think the people who are doing it are passionate, and they would have taken a lot of learning from the season of Mastery and the season of Discovery, and I think they would have taken some inspiration from the community. And I think what they make is going to be great. But if we keep overhyping this, firstly, I think by the time it comes out, people are going to be worn out by the hype. And secondly, it's going to, like I said, it's going to have these high expectations and it's not going to meet them. And people are going to be upset, and then people are going to be angry at Blizzard. And there's already been a long-term divide between Blizzard and the community over many of the issues over the past 5 or 6 years. We don't need another one of those. We really don't. So I think that's it, really. I know this probably doesn't apply to a lot of my just regular viewers, but I will say this. I'm not innocent of using AI, okay? I want to make that clear. In the past, and when I first started the channel, I did use AI generation. I never fully AI generated anything. I used it for some assets for streaming and the bits, and some images and stuff, but I'd never the full, the full thumbnail and stuff like that. Not that that makes it any better or any worse. So please don't think I'm not taking the high ground here and saying what I do is perfect, because it isn't. I create very, simple videos, and I'm not as creative, amazing as some of these other creators at all. So yeah, this is not me tooting my own horn and attacking others at all. I need to do better. And I just think as a community we can do better, and we can represent this game that we love, and we do love it, and we are passionate about it. We can show people how much we love it. And we can show that by putting our creative spark into everything that we do, and not relying on a computer to do it, because we're smarter than computers, we're more creative than computers, and we love this game more than computers. So thanks for watching. I love you lots. Don't buy into FOMO, it's not real. And I will see you very soon. Bye for now. Bye.